San Francisco Women Artist Gallery is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the advancement of women in the visual arts. Since its inception in the late 1880s as a sketch club, it has been the home to many well-known and emerging Bay Area artists. This Meet the Artist series is designed to give you a glimpse into the lives and artwork of our member artists. Hi, we're here today with Alma Melena Cox, a mixed media artist who's been with the gallery for a few months now. Welcome, Alma.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I wanted to just start out with a couple questions. What do you see as the benefits to belonging to this women's organization?
Well, one, that it's in the most amazing city on the planet. I love that all these women just bring a life experience that's so interesting, and it's obvious that it comes through in their artwork. And I just love learning about people's history, and I love that it also has a long historical, reputation too.
You describe yourself as a mixed media artist, and we can see from your piece that that is the case. Tell me a little bit about your process, where you work, and how you create something like this.
Okay. Well, this is a process called tela madera fusion. It means fabric and wood. Tela is in Spanish, fabric, and madera is wood, and it's bringing the two together. And I work in my home studio in San Rafael, and basically what you're looking at is layers of paint, followed by fabric, and then behind it all there's a wood substrate, so you can kind of see that significantly in the wood floor here. So the wood grain's coming through. And then I also use images and symbols that I just feel like are all part of that layering process.
Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about the imagery in this piece, because it clearly has a number of just sensational symbols.
Thank you. Well, I believe that we all have a soul, and I believe that when we're doing what we love, if we're following our bliss, like mythologist Joseph Campbell, he coined that great word, then the soul will give us windows that we are basically given the opportunity to go through, and it can be with images. I believe that images are kind of given to us from that very rich place. And so this is pretty much a metaphor of what that soul, gives us. There's a glimpse into a heaven-like setting. I believe that heaven exists on earth. It exists within us, so that's really what it's titled Deep and Wide. So to the extent that we are in touch with our soul, we have this very deep and wide experience of life, I believe we all want an experience of life with great meaning. So I believe in meaning and symbols, and a lot of these symbols, represent rebirth. We have the dual nature of mankind, the yin and yang, symbol for eternity, the symbol for divine feminine, the two snakes also representing that duality to it.
So you've also authored and published a book.
Right.
It looks like you brought that with you today. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is Collage Fusion, and it basically is a how-to book on how to create this process. And I just take take right through the steps. It's very self-explanatory. There are very many projects that are just fun, and people with no experience to people with a lot of experience can find something in it for them.
Great. And is that available on Amazon then?
It is.
Okay, great. So that's Collage Fusion by Alma Melena Cox on Amazon.com.
Yeah, thanks.
So to wrap up, I wanted to ask you the questions that James Lipton uses on Inside the Actor's Studio. What is your favorite word?
Soul.
And what is your least favorite word?
Impossible.
What turns you on?
Imagination.
And what turns you off?
Fear.
What sound or noise do you love?
The coo of a dove.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Gunfire.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
What will we create next?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Alma, for being with us today.
Thank you.